What it do? It's your boy, Illuminated D, and you know what I'm saying? We back with another one. The first thing I want to do is thank you to everybody who's liked and commented. And to all the subscribers, Pops and I want to let you know how much we really appreciate you. For you to come and spend your time with us and consume the content. While we understanding that you have busy lives, we want to thank you and bless. Well, today we got Ty back on the chat. We got Ty back on it. You know what I'm saying? Just did another successful workout back in bicep day. Not doing a full video vlog how we did yesterday, but we're going to definitely tap back into that. So today, we were just driving down the street and pretty much I seen this lady and I said, damn, bro. I said, I really feel bad for old girl because, you know, she out here on the street. And what'd you say?
I know, see, you know,
where we going?
I'm gonna make it right here, brother. I ain't feel bad because I already know she outside because she wanna be outside. Ain't nobody making her be outside. She not circumstantially outside. She got a reason and a purpose to be outside.
Why is that?
And the purpose is that because there's no such thing as, do we have, you know, homeless women? Absolutely, but not so much because unless there's some kind of, if you pay attention, there's some kind of mental illness involved with it. But for the most part, she still has a place to go. Yeah, let's put our seatbelt on. Safety first before we even talk about anything else. Safety first. Well, yeah, it's just in the world, the system is set up, you know, my experience, my eyes, what I see, my perspective is what I'm speaking about. I'm not speaking on statistics and facts, nothing I heard.
I want to hear exactly.
This is what I see, my perspective, my opinion, right?
Okay.
So, and there's no, the world is set up for women to not fail, and it's set up for a man to either, I ain't gonna say it's set up for him to fail. It's either set up to either have a plan or you will fail. But a woman don't have to have a plan at all. Truth be told,
because what you say, you ain't never seen a what?
You ain't never seen.
Don't sugarcoat this. I want to hear exactly what I heard.
This derogatory,
don't tell them.
Provocative term that I use. I'm about to use.
They don't care. They want to hear that real shit.
You ain't never seen a homeless woman. You ain't never seen a bad bitch on the streets that's homeless.
Okay.
For real. You ain't never seen one. You ain't never seen a pretty girl talking about I'm on the street struggling and she got her mind intact. Fuck
I ain't never seen it.
You know what I'm saying? Never seen it.
Because I know too many bad Jones that's don't got a job. They don't got nothing, but they all.
And we're not bashing women. Hold on. Before we continue, we're not bashing women when we talk about
this. No, this not bashing.
This ain't bashing. This ain't talking about.
This is not bashing.
Women.
This is telling the truth. This is telling the truth. A dude who ain't got no money, he gonna suffer.
He gonna suffer. Oh, the world gonna run this roundabout to keep going straight on through, straight down. The world has no mercy for a man with no money and no plan. No mercy. Woo-hoo.
No mercy.
No mercy.
What you say?
God be with you, boy. God be with you. Stay strong. You better have a very good. You better have somebody in your corner. Have a good relationship with your daddy, your uncle. As for a man, because women can only do so much when it comes to a man. You know, I mean, thank God for the ones that know how to. Because I've seen it, and it's.
I've seen women definitely.
It's a different form of love, bro. But I'm talking about the kind of woman it take to raise like 4 boys, 3 boys. You know what I'm saying? 5 boys. She got no daughters.
It's a strong woman.
And then them boys make something out of it. Yeah, come on, man. Or they got good heads on their shoulders. They respect their mama. They take care of their mama. They love their mama. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. These days, most of them emotional. And you don't see too many guys who was raised with in-house dads or at hand dads. You know what I'm saying? Dads at hand. Yeah, father figures at hand. You know what I'm saying? Meaning that, okay, even though he's not in the house, I can call him, talk to him. He gonna come see about me. He gonna support me. Or, you know, he got his hands and ears on me. You know what I'm saying? For the different influences. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature and so forth. Versus, like,
the truth of it is.
Go ahead.
The truth of it is society look, I don't know if, I think it's just it's just a world, in the world that we live in, right? That's just the way that the system was built. That's just the way that it's set up. And if there are multi-universes in our universe, babs don't gotta work hard for it because they look good. And I'm not gonna lie to you, if I got rich and I see a bad Joan walking down the street, like I said, I will be the first one to come and save her if she got her mind right and she don't gotta pay nothing.
Well, to be honest with you,
She don't got to. But if it's a dude, I'm going, damn, bro, I wonder what happened.
I hope you get it together. That's what people say when they see a man down bad, struggling and going through hardship, or he's on what we say, dick in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing. Yeah, there ain't no love for that. Ain't no help, because the only thing, the first thing coming to mind, use a man. You know what I'm saying? He got to see it through. You know, he got to let him figure it out.
Yeah, because we can't save you. Because if we save you, because if you save, if you try to save a man, right? Like I told you,
that's just the mentality of the world that we're born into as a man. You know what I'm saying? These are things we already know.
Everybody, but truth be told, everybody want to be saved. But when you put them in a position to get saved, they not willing to put in the work to continue to be able to save themselves. Like I told you, we brought Buddy down.
Don't want to be saved
we brought Buddy down. He got a job, and then he quit. He just quit trying, bro. And you can't quit. You can't quit trying.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for example, it's not my responsibility to come in and try to save you. Now, if I come in and give you assistance, put you at the top level, it's your job as a man, right? Mm-hmm. To be able to self-sustain at that point, as long as you have the main necessities. You got a roof over your head, you got the ability to take a shower, you got clothes, and you got food, because, you know what I'm saying, the team gonna eat, so you're not gonna starve if you around us, you feel me? So we gonna make sure you eat. But the bills, bruh, ain't no man living for free, bro. I ain't never seen a man.
I'm with you on everything you saying, but it's something a great individual once told me, and I ain't never let it go. I'm gonna make it right here, bro. How well do you make decisions? That's what he told me. Cause you gonna always live with that in your head. Cause that's what's everything you want to talk about. How well do you make decisions? And this individual, this person, right? They told me, you know, because you're gonna always have that question in the back of your mind. How well do you make decisions? I done lost it real quick. Come bring it back.
He said, how well do you make decisions, buddy?
Say it again.
He said, buddy, because remember I was saying that basically, you know, if you got the main key necessity is food, clothes, you know, a place, a roof over your head, it's your responsibility and job as a man to be able to self-sustain.
Yeah, again, how well do you make decisions? And it's only a problem if you don't have a solution. And when you don't have a solution as a man, that hits a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit different when, you know, because, man, you want to protect, you want to provide, you want to be the leader, you know, make it right here, brother. You know, you want to try to be an alpha, but this alpha and beta male thing, I don't get into that, because I look at it, I'm just masculine male. There's nothing alpha or beta about me. If you want to consider that and take your notes on it, whatever. Masculine, I'm just looking at it as, I ain't gonna let nothing happen that ain't supposed to happen. I'm gonna stand up for what I'm supposed to stand up for. I got morals, principles, and values that I just don't bend and break for nobody. You know what I mean? I live my life with God first, man second, God first, man second, woman, then child. I just don't see no way around that, over that, under that. Nothing this society finna add to that, take away from that, condition that into. You know what I'm saying? So, but another note I want to touch on real quick that I was rewind on this, like my man right here, right? D, you had your pops in your life. You know what I'm saying? I had my pops in my life. I had a few other good role model and individuals as well to help shape, form, and pour information over my life. What I did and the course I chose to take and make my own definition, that was me and my choices. That's why I get that term, how well do you make decisions? You know what I'm saying? So, cause whatever angle you want to talk about, nobody walks around day to day making decisions for you. You make your decisions. You have your own will. You have your own interests, your own desires, your own influence. The people who choose to come around you, and you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go back to something. Guys who grew up with their dads in their life turn out to be the coolest dudes ever. Like the homeboys who have their parents in the house. You know what I'm saying? Now, I grew up when I met you, D, what, 9th, 10th grade?
10th grade, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I met you were staying with your pops. But your pops never let, you know what I'm saying? Like, when it came time for chastisement, y'all worked it out. Y'all ain't bump heads and go separate ways. You know what? I'm finna hit the streets and you know what I'm saying? Get away from him. Nah, he wasn't with that shit. No, come back. I'm gonna show you how to channel this shit. Get yourself together. Yeah. This what man's supposed to be. These are boundaries of man's supposed to have. He walked that walk with you. You know what I'm saying? He stood in the paint. Like he stood, even if it cost him, oh, they say it's gonna hurt me more than it hurt you because I'm doing it out of love. He was there for, you know what I'm saying? So, and look how you turned out, D. You feel what I'm saying, brother?
That's true. But it took a village, though. It wasn't, because I think the thing about it is like, what people don't understand is that it does take a village. Like, Pops couldn't have did it by himself. You know what I'm saying? My mom couldn't have did it by herself. I couldn't have did it by myself because I was definitely on the road to not making it. If they wouldn't have stepped in when they did, when I got to Riverview, I had a 0.3 GPA. Mm-hmm. I was already on road to like, I was already on that road. You know what I'm saying? I was not going to graduate. I was about to be out in the street. I was about to be running the streets. I was on that road. But because they stepped in when they did, when it was vital in my teenage years, because it's easy to shape a kid. But as you start turning into a teenager and you want to start doing what you want to do, you want to be your own man. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times it's like we don't really have an understanding of the world. So it does take an individual and individuals who aren't going to give up on you whenever you start making mistakes, making bad choices. You know what I'm saying? And I was making some bad choices at one point, and it took tough love in order to even get me here. Right. You know what I'm saying? It took that. It was hard because I didn't want to do it, but they forced me to do it. They forced me to do it. It was different. They forced me. And then when I didn't want to do it and I talked crazy, I would get choked up. So, and that's what he said. Like, it does take tough love sometimes. And when you're young, you don't really understand it. But when you start to get older,
when you look beyond the moment years later and you can look back on it and you can say, hold on, now that you're your own man and you see the influences and the powers that be out here and the way the world turns, you realize I see the purpose behind this, and it really was out of love. It wasn't you know what I'm saying? It wasn't being done out of pure anger or because I messed up or this. My dad really don't like me like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But not to caveat too far, but the real reality of it is a bad Joan ain't never gonna have to work a day in her life if she don't want to.
Or just, no, I would say a woman, like the way the world, and to back up what you're saying in better words, choice of words, the way the world, it's for a woman. The system is for a woman. She won't fail. She can't fail. It's not meant for her to fail.
And if you are failing,
flat on her face,
you're doing something wrong. You're doing something wrong.
And that's not right. And what we're talking about is the different hardships of reality. And women grind different. You know what I'm saying? They grind and things they have to go about life the way they have to go about it.
Yeah, it's
their respect in the world. It's a little bit different because they have to grind now.
No,
that takes some mental and physical because their body's built different. They have different chemicals. So
it's true.
It takes some real strength to pull through some of that shit. You know what I'm saying? The emotions that they be having all the time. So I get it. It's not, it's more physical and cold for us. You know what I'm saying? It's more physically and mentally demanding with no remorse. You have to do it with a smile, be okay with it, and know how to be strong through it all. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta know how to teach the next man how to go about it as well. Because, iron sharpen iron.
That's real. That's real. And this is not, it's not bashing nothing. It's just like how bro said, is just giving the two different dynamics on what men have to go through and what women have to go through. But the truthfulness is if you a bad Joan and you on the street,
or just a woman, she ain't got to be bad, bro. A woman will have at the end of the week.
I say
just
a bad Joan because not every dude gonna take care of every single woman.
Well, it's somebody for every woman, bro. I'm telling you, she ain't got to be. Somebody would pay for that thing between her legs and will house it, clothe it, and give it a car. It's somebody for everybody. It's a man out here who weird and he's ready to go love just that. What you talking about?
That is true. There is
that is his trust. I've been waiting to find that. Like, it's somebody seen it, bro.
It's true.
Like, this world is so big, so I don't even think small like that in the slightest. Because, to be honest with you, got more ugly people in love than. I'm gonna stop. I'm talking about.
Go ahead, tell your truth.
You ugly than a motherfucker. Then motherfucker. I'm talking about you bald tree looking bitch.
Sheesh. Hey, you know, but what? Okay, so what do you think the difference is? Why do you think that somebody who isn't as attractive will fall in love faster than somebody who is attractive? Is it because the person
it's too conditional? You too into yourself. You too selfish. It's always some fuck ass angle that you come with. You know what I'm saying?
Because you know you look too good to be putting up with that bullshit. So that's what it is.
You know, and then once you get enough of yourself, you feel like, let me go back to myself. You know what I'm saying? Once you try to share you with somebody, you like, I'm gonna get back to me. I'm gonna get back to who I know. Goddamn, fuck all this shit.
Hey, well, that's the cold reality.
It's what come with it. That's what come with it. Like,
because I've been trying to find love for a long time, bro. But I think the problem is that, you know, me and Pops were talking about this. I said, when you've had too many experiences, right? So when you have too many options, when you have so many, and I think experience destroys the ability for you to be able to have a relationship. Because imagine if you had a bad Asian Joan, a bad Italian Joan, a bad Spanish Joan, bad black Joan, bad white Joan, and you had a plethora of them, the problem that you start to have is that you start to see what each and every single individual comes with. So now it makes it harder for you to fall in love because you might be accustomed to a real submissive person, and then you might be, you know what I'm saying, and the person that's coming, they might not be as submissive. But what I've learned is that partners have to train each other in order to be right for each other. So if you're not willing to be trained in order to, you know, be the perfect partner, a perfect spouse for your partner, then you'll just never find love, and you're going to always go through a cycle. But what I have learned is that people who fall in love between the ages of 18 through like 23, 24, they find it so easy to fall in love because a lot of times they don't have all those experiences that have tainted their mind on or preferences.
You still wet behind the ears.
Preferences.
You under 25, you still wet behind
yes.
the ears.
So you don't have all those preferences on what you think you might like.
See where I'm at, right? Really, I'm on my intellectual shit because people, I got to see where your mind at, and I like to really talk to them and see where they mind at, who they really are, because, and you can see what they really come with and what kind of person you really gonna deal with. Let's talk. You know what I'm saying? Just talk. Let's go to the park and let's just you like exercise, baby? Yeah. Woo. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to the park. Let's just walk and talk. And that's by the end of the day, at the end of this session, we're gonna find. I'm gonna hear and find out exactly what the fuck I'm dealing with and what's really going on. You gotta ask questions. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's true.
But you don't know till you ask questions. You know what I'm saying?
That's
you can't get
true.
caught up in. I like you. I'm trying to miss you. I'm trying to see you.
No, but that's the truth. That's the truth, because none of that shit matters in the long run. It doesn't matter in the long run. The only thing that matters is how can we come together as a team, build as a team, and make a better future for the generations that we have coming up. But I mean, the truth of it is like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what really mattered, but people don't think like that.
I feel like people don't really understand what chemistry. Let's talk about this. They don't understand what kind of chemistry. Do you even know yourself? Do you know your do's and don'ts, your limits, your buttons? You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I mean? Like your deal breakers. Let's talk about it. Your boundaries. This is who I am. These are my ways that I'm set in. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
These are the things I still need work on. This is how my last relationship. These are the things that happened to me throughout my life. You know what I'm saying? People just go into shit and don't work through none of that.
Nobody
even
want
bother
to ask about
work
that.
You know what I'm saying?
They don't want to work through it.
So again, go back to what your intentions is. You know, how well do you make decisions? People not dating with a real purpose. They dating because it sounds cool, it feels good,
they just want to smash,
and it looks. Or you know what I'm saying? You don't know how to ask for a continuing partner. You feel what I'm saying? And then let me tell you niggas something. Stop lying. Take this from man. Look, boy, bitch. You can have your cake, ice cream, and eat it too. Just don't stop lying. Keep it real. And don't be out here fucking people over. I don't mean that you just go have whatever intentions you choose, so have whatsoever. No. But just stop lying, dog. Be clear. Say what you want. You'd be surprised how far a woman willing to go, or what she willing to deal with, or where she at in her mind, just like us. I want a relationship, but I just want somebody in my corner I can call on and see from time to time, and also trust. But I really don't want to feel obligated and tied down to, you know what I'm saying? But I know they there. Say that, just like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They'll deal with that. But you got to say it as is.
Yeah.
Right now, I mean, I'm not interested, but I wouldn't mind getting to know you. And if we hit it off, we hit it off. You know what I'm saying? And then maybe I'll see how I feel about working on something. If not, we could just call it off. Say that. Say that.
You'll be surprised. You'll be very surprised.
Now she gonna ask questions, but when you put it out there like that, it's like, okay, I know where he at, I know what he doing, I know how much to put out there versus, because women feel like they give you their all once they get to know you. Mm-hmm. She done cut off her options. You know what I'm saying? Versus and she choose you just so, okay, I thought this was, and then you fuck around and, oh, that's just a fling. Damn, bitch, why you ain't say that? But you had me feeling like, see, they do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be straight up and put it out there and set the tone. That's what I was saying. Sometimes you got to put them back in their place. You got to remind them motherfuckers sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Just, they need clarity. I need some reassurance real quick. Sometimes you got to just put it so they, okay. All right, I'm the one tripping.
That's 100. Well, look, you know, family, I think we got a lot of knowledge out of this. So,
you know,
the main point was that every woman in the world gonna always have somebody to take care of her.
Women will always have a place to stay.
They gonna always have a place to stay. If you a man,
she gonna have something to eat.
You better go ahead and grind. You better go ahead and grind because ain't nobody coming to save you.
Ain't nobody coming to save you, my boy.
Ain't nobody coming to save you.
And faith without works is dead. Yeah. Hallelujah.
Amen.
You can hallelujah all you want, partner. Hallelujah to that though.
You can pray for $1 million, but it'll never come if you don't put that work in.
Putting that work in, my boy.
You ain't never gonna touch it.
That garden ain't got no ain't no fruits bearing on that tree.
That ass. Well, we all want to be successful. We all want to be somewhere in life, but in order to do that, you gotta do something that you've never done before, and that's the reason that we're doing this right here, right now. Everybody be blessed. Be safe. We out.
Drive safe. Be blessed. Have a good one.
Peace.